Alright, welcome back to Sosnovka NOT. I think we've got everything set up, ready to roll, so shall we find out? No, this is what's our third field to seed, our second in the spring. We're way behind what they are over at the just getting it going. Start that up, right. Over at the research centre, they're already well on the way. Well, they have got everything sown, and we've still got a lot to go. Looks like we missed that edge. We may be a little bit narrower than we're showing on this, but not to worry. Yes, we're way behind what they're doing over there, but we did have the worst of weather this side of Ukraine. We're a little bit further north than they are, and it hit us. Boy, did it hit us. We're still, I think we've still got little pockets of snow around. Yeah, it's a little bit, I think, over there. I was at the water. It's going to be a while before everything clears, but we'll get there now. We're well on the way. Everything should be okay now to sow. I'm going to do this, and I think we might, I forget what I said I was putting in the last one. We may well just put some beans in there. I see pigs are going. I don't have to worry so much about maize. Take it a little bit further. Lift it. Now can we turn here? This it's like an ocean liner. This outfit. Oh, not so bad. Get ready to drop it in as we hit the line. Right, well, dropped it in a bit early again. Let's hope we don't get too many bits we missed up the centre. That looks alright. Yeah, we're way behind what they've been doing, but there they are, meant to be at the cutting edge. Although looking at some of the equipment they have there, they're not really cutting edge. I'm certain Doc won't mind me saying so. And we now got 224 sheep. I'm going to go to 250, I think, then start a cull. And that's one other thing we can do. In fact, it's due for the rain today. I think I'm probably get this one seeded. Then we may just go and take the wool pallets and sell them. Get some money in. Oh, we're not so bad off now, 83,000. If we get what our debts are, and I'm not going to bother to look. Now, I've got to be a bit careful this end. I might just have to leave a bit and go across the top here right at the end. No, we can just make it. Does mean we have to back up a bit, just to make certain we can swing round here, right. This isn't going to take long. This seeder soon eats the work. Right, I will have to just tidy the ends up. I don't think there's any two ways about that. We are pulling a little bit too tight, to be honest. Yeah, we will have to tidy the ends up. This seeder needs a bigger runoff areas than we even got here, especially going on to field 14. I think two more passes and just tidy the ends up. I think what if we missed any the other side, I'm not going to worry too much about it. And I think we might just put the soy in the other field. I'm trying to keep things simple for the first few years. Soy of course sells well, sells well, good price, not so good a yield, but it swings and roundabouts. Sunflower would look nice. I do like the look of a field of sunflower. I must say I prefer that to that rape we got back there on the big field. We won't have to worry. We're not worried about straw stuff this year. I just want wheat and barley basically, so we've got some basic stuff in. No. That's where I worry, is there a tree in the way? This equipment, you do need big powerful tractors, and luckily we have them. Not the biggest of course, but plenty big enough for what we're doing here. Right, let's drop it in and away we go. I think that end we ain't got to worry about. Anyway, missed at the edge there, it isn't gonna matter, but we have missed quite a bit on this other end. If I really wanted to be properly neat about it, I'd actually just seed one way. I wouldn't go up and down the field seed, but it takes time. It's not as efficient, and they keep telling me efficiency is the name of the game. I don't believe them, but there, I've never been one for efficiency. Yeah, one more pass should do it. And actually we'll be at the right end then. No, we'll be at the wrong end, because we want to be this end to tidy up. I think what we may just do is just, once we're at this end and everything ready to go, just tidy it all up this end. And I think we'll set this up for soy, this seed up for soy, and there should be enough seed in here to actually do that. Yeah, we're there. Well, get it going the right way. Get it back down so the tractor's almost on. I'm gonna go along this edge now, whilst I'm thinking about it. But you can see the power you need for the seeder. Just dragging it along the road here is taking quite a bit out. Oh, that's better. It's got second wind. I think the brakes might be dragging a little bit on this. And we go straight across there. We should have this edge done, and all we've got to do then is somehow turn this here without hitting the seed against the tree, and I think we've succeeded. Wow. Now we've got a little bit of time to get this thing lined up. Where's the edge of the field there? Anywhere missed now ain't gonna matter. Oh, we've got plenty of time. I think I'll just check and see how we are. What this means is about everything will be ready with the exception of the rape at the same time. The potatoes I'm going to leave for another day. No great hurry there. I'll put those in late spring. And because the weather will be cold when we come to harvest, and it might just affect them a bit. Oh, decisions. Now we're going to leave the potatoes. Made up my mind. And we'll take this over to whatever the field number is at the top there. Other field 4, I think. I'm terrible on remembering field numbers. Get it nicely folded up before we attempt to go through these trees, because if not we'll only catch it. And we will change it over now, because I think soya's on here. Yeah, we're going to put some soy in this last one. And this comes out about the right place too, this roadway. I think about it's worked out quite well for us. One coming along, but we should beat him across. And this is just about right for what we want here. Knock out a gear and put the brake on whilst it's unfolding. This has been a good buy, this seeder. It saves us no end of time. You imagine doing this with a 3 metre seeder. In fact, we can just go across a little bit. Looks like. I think we've got it there. We'll go slightly out. Then if we haven't quite got it, it's not going to matter as much. Yep, that's there. Click everything in, just check where's got everything switched on. Put it into gear. Take the brake off and Bob's your uncle. And away we go. Again, we hit the same problem this other round, if I remember right, on this field. Yeah, it's 4. How about that? I got the right number. That we've got a hillside right at the end of the field, so we've got very little turning area for this seeder. So what we may well do is get as close as we can with the tractor, and then we will have to put 1 or 2 passes across the field. And then we will attempt, if we've got time, and I'm going to cheat on this bull bales. I'm going to auto load them onto the trailer. Yes, cheat. And we'll get those sold, because this is the time of the year to sell them all, the spring. It's the best time price wise. Everything has its seasons for selling. And I said, look at these sheep, they're 250. We're going to have to watch out to make sure we've got enough grass. We might have to buy a field, turn to the middle. I want field 7. If we get 7, we might well turn 3 into another meadow. I want potatoes. I think we're going to go potatoes more and more now. It's a staple crop of the area, staple diet, so it makes sense to grow what they're going to be consuming in the area. Oh, just can't get much closer than that. Now the big problem here is you turn in too soon. and you hit the cedar against the hillside, and heck, that doesn't do it a lot of good, let me assure you of that. There we go, we're in again. It's not bad speed on this old thing. It's 8 miles an hour. I can live with that. Yeah, I'm still using miles an hour. I can't quite get my head round kilometres an hour or kilometres an hour, and I don't even know which way to pronounce it. When I was at school, it's kilometres per hour, and it sounds like it's kilometres per hour. I wish they'd stop messing with the language. Alright, I think 2 more passes possibly, and we will have done there. We'll take this back, go and pick up the other tractor, the little Claas. I call it a little Claas, it's still fairly powerful, and hook that onto the flat wagon, and we're going to load up the bales. I think I'm going to go round by road too. I don't fancy those bridges. I don't mind taking empty stuff over. But these Claas going over there, even just a tractor is quite heavy. And it's a lot of money to tip into the dike. And we should get this done before it starts to rain. The next episode we will start planting potatoes. Right, now you can all hardly contain your excitement. Try not to run onto that field. I don't want to look at that side, just in case. I work on the principle, what I don't see isn't going to concern me. Oh, this would be the last pass, but the looks of it. No, one more teeny pass. So it's ripe wheat, barley and soy in. Soy, of course, is getting more and more popular. Not something we grow a lot in Britain. In fact, I don't think we grow any. Food gardeners have try a little, but commercially no. The problem is because we're not allowed GM crops, and most of soy is GM. But I prefer, if I've got to have a different crop, sunflowers. I do like the look of a nice field of sunflowers, especially when in full flower. It's a romantic in me. And I don't think I'm going to use GPS for the last pass, so I think get it somewhere near and hope. And Cedar too has such massive tank on it that you take it out for the day and you can have almost everything you've done without even having to think about refilling it. We haven't used half the fertilizer, and we just under half. We just used just under half the seed. So on this one, we should be able to get right to the end here without any issues. That's it. No, I want to bag up everything first because it just makes sense. I'm going to get rid of GPS because we're not going to need it anymore. we have this just about here. Need to look behind me. Oh yeah. Drop it. And away we go. We're going to bomb this a bit quicker. Yeah, 9 miles an hour. I'm a little speed devil. Now we could use those big American seeds, bring some of those over here, but I think I prefer this. Does a good job. Not as wide as you can get, 28, 30 meters. You can get this at 15. In fact, for anything much wider on these strip fields would be a bit stupid. 7 and 14, of course, would be nice to have a really big cedar on. Hark at me. This to me is a gigantic cedar. I'm talking about big cedars, and this isn't one. Yeah, quite. Don't listen to me, I'm an idiot. How we're doing it. I don't think we've got a bother with this end. I think we're fine at this end. Yeah, the little bits we might have missed right at the end, I don't think we're going to worry about. And there, get it wound up. And we've got to try and get out over the road. Over the road. I can't see. No, it's clear anyway, it's alright. Oh, we go hammering down here. Can't remember which. I think I'll drop the seed as we're finished with it now for this year. I'll drop that on the wash pad together with the tractor, and they can both have a wash at some point. And we should have time to go and sell the wool. How about that? That's a real treat for you. The next lot of grass we get, I'm going to turn to hay, because I would like just to fill that hay shed right up. I don't know what happened there. I had the thing. Yeah, I just crashed it. Oh, some reason that opened up. No, look at that now. There, duck, you don't manage to do things like this. No, can we? I think I'm going to have to reset everything. It's just... Oh. Yes, I'm going to reset this lot. Some reason I managed to press the wrong button and let's just see, just reset the tractor first. Which was that's the 800. That's the one reset. Yes. Yes. No. I think the tools are under here and they're still wobbling about. There we are. Reset. Oh, we've got the weights here. I think it looks like I better reset those weights as well, and they are... Where am I standing at the moment? I'm standing here, so the weight... That should be the weights to reset. Oh, well, I'll put those back later. And I will wash that out at some point. What I do is the other tractor now. I'm going to have to flick through because I can't remember what I do. Oh, of course, I've already got that set up. Forget what I said about selling the... Oh, it's got that, got a little bug on. I wonder actually if I... You see a little bug there, a bit shown under the tractor. I'm just going to ease this forward. Take this off, I'm just... Right, I'm going to unload this, and we will do those, I promised, and a promise is a promise after all. Oh, come on, which one are you? Don't tell me you use different controls to everybody else. Whoops, yes you do use X, don't you? No, no. Yeah, we put you there, unload them. Now we'll hop back in here. Get the steering wheel where I can reach it. Take the... It should be set for pallets anyway, so it's just a case of getting it somewhere close and pressing X. X marks the spot. One destroyed seeder and one destroyed tractor. The total for the day. And the wash pad isn't in exactly A1 condition anymore. And I'm going to come out of cab to do this because I want to see what how we're doing this. I don't want to hit that last one. We should better get all of these on which are here, if that will reach. That's it, whiffle. No, do is get myself out of this mess I put myself in. Should do it. I want to get her up here in where it's safe. Stop it for a moment. Come out of the cab again because I want to see what I'm doing. No, it should be press B 4 times and it should now be on there. They are now entities. Before they weren't, they didn't exist in the game world as anything other than a number. Here's, what was the old show? I am not a number, I'm a human being. Was it The Prisoner? Someone will tell me. Now let's see if I can mess this up as well. Well, it's going to be slightly longer than anticipated, but it didn't help. Well, I see the next field I was going to, and it didn't help messing about with the wash pad. Still, we'll get that in the workshop, and that'll be as right as ninepence next time you appear here. because we have got a long journey ahead of us. I should warn you that now. Now if I was to go over the wooden bridges, it doesn't take long at all, but I think possibly I should put some beacons on. Don't think I need four-way flashes running as well. We're going at a good lick, 32 miles an hour. Not far short of the maximum speed for this road. Well, oh yes, and I've got to remember we've got this awful junction here where they take no notice whatsoever of what's coming along. Well, it looks like we're alright, there's nothing there. Let's blast past it before something appears. Quick check, we are alright for juice. Mind, we've got a big tanker in the yard which we're paid for. It seems a bit silly going to a garage to pay for some more. Now I've got to remember where this is. I'm just going to have a very quick... Oh yeah, I remember now. Down there, past the sugar plant, past the beet factory, the sugar plant, past the BGA. Would be a little mini map up again. Sugar plant over to the left hand side, and we are most probably breaking speed limits now. BGA over to the right. And I think the next industrial plant should be the spinnery. God, they've got some work done over this side of the valley. Alright, let's start signalling that we're going to turn in here, because I know what these beggars are like. They will unload us here automatically. They're good chaps here, actually. I'll go a bit further on. And back onto the unloading bay. Like a lot of things around here, it looks run down. Mind you, there's a good reason it looks run down. Just take the straps off. It is run down, and don't know if I've got them all there. Anyway, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. Feel free to give to my Let's Repair the Claas tractor and Amazon Seeder campaign, much needed. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have you aboard. Any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, or just want to take the jolly old urine out of me, feel free. I deserve it after that incident on the wash pad. And the comment sections under this video, you can't miss it if you look down. Not down on the floor, you fool. Down under the video. With that, it's me and said cheerio for now. Cheerio. Just